They adopted me, then abandoned me when their real child came. My name's Eli. I'm 27 now, but this story starts when I was 6 years old. I was adopted into what people would call a model family. White picket fence, suburban neighborhood, church on Sundays, a stay-at-home mom who packed lunches with notes, a dad who coached Little League, a golden retriever named Max. From the outside, it was a postcard. From the inside, it was a prison. Because while they chose me, they never actually wanted me. They adopted me after years of failed IVF treatments. I was supposed to be their second chance, the miracle child who'd heal their broken hearts. But I wasn't the quiet, well-mannered cherub from adoption commercials. I was a kid, a scared, confused, loud, emotional 6-year-old with trauma I didn't understand. I had night terrors. I clung too hard. I cried too much. I got sick easily. I asked questions they didn't like, and they punished me for all of it. At first, it was little things. No dessert if I talked too much. Forced quiet time in the basement if I cried. Gifts taken away if I didn't smile for photos. Then it got worse. When I was 9, the miracle happened. My mom got pregnant. Naturally. Suddenly, everything made sense. They didn't adopt me because they wanted me. They adopted me because they wanted a placeholder. Once their real child arrived, my little sister, Emma, I became obsolete. The difference in treatment was immediate and brutal. Emma got warm baths and bedtime stories. I got a towel and go brush your teeth. She got hugs. I got eye rolls. She got new clothes. I got hand-me-downs from myself. Once, I asked why she got a birthday party, and I didn't. My mom said, without blinking, "We didn't think you'd notice. Besides, you had enough attention when we brought you home." I tried. God, I tried to win their love. I cleaned the kitchen without being asked. I brought home straight A's. I stayed out of trouble. I learned how to read early, memorized Bible verses, did chores before they asked. Nothing worked. They praised Emma for drawing on the wall. I got grounded for asking to go to a sleepover. The only person who treated me like a human being was my grandma, Dad's mom. She'd sneak me snacks, ask me about school, take me to the park when she visited. Once, she told me, quietly, "Don't let them make you think you're not special, Eli. You are. They're the broken ones." But even she couldn't protect me forever. She died of a stroke when I was 12. And that's when they truly stopped pretending. When I was 13, they started bringing up boarding schools. Not good ones, not the elite kind with dorms and drama clubs. We're talking troubled youth reform programs. They said I was acting out, that I was disrespectful, that I didn't fit in with the family dynamic. Their church friends nodded along. No one asked me anything. Then one day, they packed my bags while I was at school. I came home to a suitcase on the porch. My dad said, "You're going to a place that'll make a man out of you." I was 13. The place they sent me to was a compound in the middle of nowhere. No internet, no phones, no letters out. Just drills, chores, shouting, forced labor, and character correction. I slept on a cot in a shed with 6 other boys. We weren't allowed to talk during meals. If we cried, we got isolation. If we questioned anything, they took away food. I was there for 8 months. It would have been longer, but there was an investigation. One of the staff got caught abusing a kid. The place was shut down. That's how I got out. When I came back, I was different. Quieter, harder, colder. But I also started to see things for what they were. I wasn't the problem. They were. I kept my head down and made a plan. I had 4 years until I turned 18. I could make it 4 years. I got a part-time job at 15. Saved every cent, got good enough grades to earn early college admission. At 17, I was accepted to a state university on a scholarship. They didn't even attend my graduation. I left the day after I turned 18. No hugs, no goodbyes, just a bus ticket and a duffel bag. And for a while, I just floated. College was hard, not academically, but emotionally. Everyone around me had parents calling, sending care packages, posting family photos online. I didn't even have a real last name. They never legally changed it. But slowly, I started to build something. A life, friends, myself, and then something happened that cracked everything open again. When I was 24, I got a letter from a woman I didn't know. She said her name was Clara. She was my biological aunt, my birth mom's sister. She'd been looking for me for years. Apparently, when I was put up for adoption, my birth mom was struggling with addiction and mental illness, but she'd never wanted to give me up forever. She'd hoped for an open adoption, but my adoptive parents, they cut contact the moment papers were signed. They told the agency they didn't want interference. Clara had only just found me because of a volunteer group that reconnects adopted kids with their biological families. We started talking, and I learned the full truth. My birth mom, Sarah, had gotten clean. She'd been sober since I was 7. She'd remarried, had a son, my half-brother. She never stopped thinking about me, never stopped trying to find me. She passed away from cancer when I was 20, never knowing if I was okay. Clara said her final words were, "Tell Eli I never gave up on him." I didn't cry for days. And then one night, I broke down in the shower and just screamed. I kept in touch with Clara. She showed me pictures, told me stories. She even gave me an old baby blanket, the one my birth mom made for me before she gave birth. It was small, faded, soft, and smelled like home. A home I never got to have. I kept in the drawer like a relic because despite everything, despite the trauma, the abandonment, the years lost, someone out there actually wanted me. That knowledge rewired something in me. About a year ago, my adoptive family reached out. Emma had gotten engaged. They wanted me to come to the wedding, said it would mean a lot to her. I almost laughed. The same people who abandoned me, who shipped me off like luggage, who erased me from every photo frame, now wanted me to smile in a tux and pretend like we were family? No, thank you. I wrote a letter. I'm 27 now. I have a small apartment with a dog I rescued from a shelter. His name's Henry. He's nervous around strangers but follows me everywhere. I get it. I go to therapy. It's messy, but it helps. I work in social services now, helping foster kids find real families, not ones like mine. And I'm building a new story, one where love is earned, one where trauma doesn't win, one where I matter. If you were ever the unwanted kid, if someone tried to convince you that you didn't deserve love, you're not alone, and you're not broken. You were just in the wrong hands.